Hello guys, it's me Jamie. Welcome to another weekly reading vlog. First things first, we're still in lockdown. You're probably going to be hearing that every video from now on. We're still in lockdown. There's still absolutely nothing to do. So I'm going to be doing a lot of reading this week. However, this week I'm going to try and challenge myself. We know that at the moment I love a reading challenge. Because we're in lockdown, I'm going to challenge myself to try and read 7 books in 7 days. So basically a book a day. I feel like I can do it. I feel like I can do it because all I'm really doing is like working from home. And that's like booktube stuff and Twitch stuff. So I really can choose my own hours. And I figured, why not try read 7 books in 7 days? Lockdown is really the only time that I can just do nothing but read. So I'm going to try and do that this week. I do not have a set TBR at all. So I thought I would just tell you the 3 books that I'm kind of in the middle of at the moment. But I'm not very far through any of them at all. So I feel like I can still like finish one in a day and then like still call it like a book a day, you know what I mean? But yeah, so at the moment I'm in the middle of 3 books. The first one is Death in Her Hands by Ottessa Moshfegh. This is a weird thriller. It's really strange. Basically it's about this like 70-year-old woman who has recently moved to this like town, this small town, after being widowed, and she finds a note on her daily walk in the forest that says that a girl has died, and she just kind of becomes like obsessed with solving this mystery. It's a very stream of consciousness book. I feel like this author is known for that sort of writing style. For me, I at the moment am finding it like kind of interesting, but I can't exactly relate to our main character's stream of consciousness because I'm not a 72-year-old woman. So yeah, I'm gonna see how we go. I'm on only page 58, so I've still got a long way to go, but this is definitely gonna be something that I try and finish this week. I'm also in the middle of Tell Me How You Really Feel by Amina May Safi. Again though, I'm only on page 60. This is a YA romance between 2 girls. One is a cheerleader, like really pretty, really kind, is about to go to med school. She's in her last year of high school. And then our other character is this girl who's like a film student, and she's really like snarky, and yeah, I don't know, it's kind of a weird vibe at the moment. I hate our film student character because she's just the epitome of like, all pretty girls are evil. And I'm like, no offense, get over yourself. We'll definitely get more into it on the day that I read this, but yeah, this is definitely something that I feel like I can finish this week as well on one of my days. And then I'm also in the middle of Last One to Die by Cynthia Murphy, but saying I'm in the middle of it is very generous to me because I've only read 1 chapter, so I'm only on page 16. But this is a YA thriller about a girl who has, I think, moved to London. She's about to start drama school, but there's the serial killer that's like going around killing girls that like look exactly like her, and she's just trying to kind of solve the mystery and live her life in London. So yeah, don't have any thoughts on this at the moment because I am only on page 16, but this is going to be a super fast read, I reckon, and I feel like YA thrillers are always really fast. So yeah, these are 3 books that I'm planning on reading this week, but apart from that I do not have a set TBR at all. I'm entirely going to select the books I read on each day based on my mood and based on how much time I have. Like, if I have a day where I don't have to do any work, anything like that, I'll maybe pick a 400-page book. But if I have a day where I know that I have to do work, like today for example, then I'll probably pick something that's on the shorter side. I mean, I might not even get to any of these books because I might not be in the mood to read either of like any of them. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. At the moment, I need to film a few videos and do some editing, so I probably won't start reading my book until I finish work, which if it's 2 o'clock now, I'm hoping for that to be around like 5, but then I can just spend all evening reading. I think what I'm going to read today is Death in Her Hands because I started this like 2 weeks ago, so I kind of need to finish it. It's also only like 250 pages. And I mean, the format of the book is, you know, there's a lot of room on the page. Like, I feel like this will be a really fast read. So I think I'm going to try and finish this tonight after I finish my work. I will let you know all my thoughts as I go, and then we'll see what I read tomorrow. Oh my god, I'm actually really excited. And I hope you guys enjoy the video. So I will see you soon after I've finished all my work. Hello guys, so I have finished the majority of my work. It's like 6:30 at night. And I started reading more of Death in Her Hands. I'm only on page 102. I feel like this book is going to take me actually a really long time to read. I feel like I'm going to be reading this like well into the nighttime. Literally only 258 pages, but it's exhausting to read because it's so stream of consciousness that it's just kind of like a lot of the time I like that writing style, it's fine, but this one's just exhausting because it just jumps from one thing to the next. Basically, like I said in the beginning, we're following this woman who found this note saying this girl had died in the forest, and now our character is like trying to like write a mystery novel about this situation, and in that way she's going to try and figure out what happened. It's just so bizarre. There's literally been zero dialogue, I don't think, because it's just so in our character's head, and I just find it like kind of exhausting. I want to like hear about the real world. I want to hear about like other characters. I want to like see our character interacting with other people, and we just don't see that. We just see her in her head obsessed with this person who may or may not have been killed. It might be a prank, like whatever. It's just a very slow going book. But I'm gonna take a break from it now. I'm going to eat some dinner, I think, and try and get back to it. But I'm not really enjoying the read. Like, I get it, I see it for what it is, I understand what the author's trying to do. I just don't think this sort of book is for me, which is disappointing because I really want to read My Year of Rest and Relaxation by the same author, and I probably still will even if I don't enjoy this. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna go eat dinner now, but I just wanted to let you know that I have started reading and it is a time. It's a time. Yeah.
Books with Chloe. I absolutely love My Dearest Timothy Chalamet.
Oh my god. So I'm having a little reading party with Chloe and Kevin, and also, trigger warning, Pisces. It's my stepdad's mug, not mine. But Chloe's reading It Ends With Us and complaining about it to me, and it actually is just like giving me life. It's fueling my life force.
But you said you're getting triggered.
I was. But now I'm kind of like, I've worked through the trauma, and now I can joke about it to cope. Also, it's really funny, Chloe, because your connection is so bad, so it's literally just you frozen, but still talking, whereas Kevin is like just vibing at the top.
Just eating my noodles.
Dear Ellen.
Oh, stop it. Anyway, it is nearly midnight, and I still haven't finished Death in Her Hands, but I am on page 165, so I've got less than 100 pages left, and I do have more thoughts about the book, so I'm just going to really power through this right now while I'm having my reading party. I'm going to make them do reading sprints, and then I'll give you guys like my full thoughts, my full updates, and then I was thinking maybe we could choose my book for tomorrow.
As in me and Kevin.
I was talking about me and my audience.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, yeah, so I'm going to do that. Hello, it's 1:30 a.m. and I finished Death in Her Hands. The ending, like the second half of the book, actually got like way better. I actually ended up really enjoying it by the end once I kind of came to terms with how different it was to most of the books that I usually read. Like, I wouldn't say it's bad by any means, it was just different. I found the beginning to be really boring, but then the second half really picked up, and once I kind of understood that it was more of like a character study rather than like a full-blown narrative and like really plot based or anything like that, I started to really enjoy it. So I'm going to be giving this 3 stars, just because I feel like to be higher than 3 stars you kind of need to be like good the whole way through. But I still did find the beginning to be a bit strange and a bit boring. It was actually really sad. It was actually really sad when you really think about it. Like, it was a character study about a woman in her 70s who was just consumed by loneliness, and I feel like her getting obsessed with this note about this girl has everything to do with how she's still processing like the death of her late disgusting husband, and she's just seeking some sort of like excitement and like kinship, and like, yeah, I don't know, it ended up being like a really sad but like pretty powerful little book. I don't know, I definitely thought it was very interesting, and I'm excited to read more by this author. I ended up quite liking it. There were a few lines that were kind of gross, like there are a few like kind of fat phobic lines that I was just like, this is kind of unnecessary, and I get that we're supposed to be in this kind of like in the head of like an unreliable narrator and all that sort of stuff, but like I just didn't need to read those lines. Like, I just don't think they were necessary. But yeah, I love an unreliable narrator story, and this was good. Because it's 1:30 a.m. I'm going to go to sleep. But I will talk to you first thing tomorrow when I decide what book I'm going to read tomorrow, and I'm really excited. Good morning, guys. I have literally just woken up and made a coffee. Hello, it's Tuesday. As you saw, I finished Death in Her Hands last night and ended up quite liking it, which is great. Today though, I don't want to do anything. I just want to read all day. And so I've made the decision, I actually made the decision last night to read this tomorrow. Or like read this today. And it is The Wisteria Society of Lady Scoundrels by India Holton, which is a historical romance between, I believe, an assassin and a thief, but it's all set in like Victorian England, and I think it's going to be like very funny, very like comedy of manners. I love that. So I actually did read the first chapter last night, so I read up to page 11 to see if it'd be something that I'd be interested in reading tomorrow, and 100% yes. Already, like, I love the tone of it. It's very funny, and I think I'm gonna really enjoy this. And I also saw on Goodreads as well that I think it's actually being turned into a series, and there's actually going to be another book in this world coming out next year. So yeah, I'm hoping I love this, because I've never read historical fiction, so I'm very excited to like dive into this and spend all day reading it, which is what I'm going to do this morning. Like, I do not want to put on makeup, I do not want to do any work. I did all of that yesterday, so I'm just going to read this all morning and it's going to be a good time. Hello guys, it's like 3 in the afternoon and I'm not going to lie, I have not been reading as much as I wanted to today, but that's all good. I think I've just been feeling like very lethargic and just getting very distracted by things. And that's not to say that this is like a bad book or anything, or it's not interesting me. It's more just like I've been getting distracted, and that's fine. I'm in lockdown, I have so much time. But I got up to page 110 of The Wisteria Society of Lady Scoundrels. It's pretty good. Like, the way it's told sometimes can be a bit confusing because of all the characters like coming in and out. Like, there's a lot of like new characters that are introduced quite often. It's like a really big cast, but I'm still finding the sense of humor so funny. I think this is just really fun. Like, it's just a really, really fun book. And I love our two main characters, Cecilia and Ned, as well. Cecilia is our thief, but she's also just part of this like all-female crime gang, which is amazing. So she's not only a thief, she's also like a little murderess as well, and we love that. And then Ned is just this like, he has so many different identities, and he's such like, he's an assassin, but he's also just like a con man, and it's just so fun. So what I think I'm gonna do now is I'm going to make my second coffee of the day and then sit outside and try and read this with no distractions, leave my phone in my room. And yeah, it's a nice day outside. It might be a little cold, but that's fine. So yeah, I'm gonna go do that now, and I'm gonna bring you with me, and it'll be fun. And let's see, I'm hoping to get to at least halfway, which actually isn't that much now that I think about it. Let's try and get to page 200. So then I only have 120 pages left to read tonight. Good morning. How are we? It is Wednesday. It's Wednesday, and I'm gonna admit I stayed up till like 2 AM last night to try and finish my book. And I actually fell asleep in the middle of reading it. So I haven't quite finished The Wisteria Society of Lady Scoundrels just yet, but I am on page 266. So I've only got like 50 pages left, I think. And I'm going to finish that now and then get on to my next book for today. And I also think I do have some work to do today, so I think I might try and pick like a shorter book so I can read it like quite fast. But yeah, we'll see. But can I just say, I'm obsessed with this. Like, I haven't finished it yet, but like already I'm feeling like 5 stars. Like, it is genuinely so funny and so my vibe. Like, it won't be for everyone, and that's fine, but like, it's just so good. It does have some fantastical elements, but the historical romance aspect of it is so much more at the forefront. But yeah, our two characters, Cecilia and Ned, like, I'm obsessed with them. I love them so much. There's just so many hilarious moments in this book, and so many like really, really funny lines. I just really love it, and I'm so excited that this is being turned into a series, because if the next book is coming out next year, like, that is like one of the top of my most anticipated list. I'm so excited. Like, I'm so excited to finish this. I love it. Epitome of a girl boss book as well. I didn't realize how much this like female like crime society would be, like how big it would be. It's just so good, and every female character is hilarious, and I love it so much, and it's just so ridiculous and quirky. And there's also this new character that's been introduced called Frederick. He's just such a character. I love him. I love him so much. Would die for him. Also, I just want this to be a movie so badly. India Holton, if you are watching, if you are listening, give someone the movie rights because I want to see this movie. It would just translate so well to the screen. I'm obsessed and I'm going to read these next 50 pages ASAP, let you know my thoughts, and then tell you what book I'm going to read next. But first, I had an Amazon package arrive at my doorstep. So I'm going to open this and see what it is because I genuinely have no idea, but I'm so excited. So let's give it an open right now. Okay. First of all, there's a note. I don't know if you remember me, but it's Marie Lol, the one that kept sending you money on a live stream of you reorganizing your shelves. I'm still here and love your videos. Oh, thank you so much. And oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. So I got sent 1,000 Boy Kisses by Tilly Cole. This, I actually got a comment on my TikTok reading vlog saying that I need to read this book, and this has actually been on my radar for ages because I think it was Steph Bora that mentioned this book, and I was like, honestly, like, let's give it a go. Oh my god, I can't wait to read this. Apparently it's like heartbreaking, like all the tears. Thank you so much for sending me this book. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Okay, I am definitely going to try and read this ASAP. I wonder if I could try and fit it in this week. Okay, we'll see. Oh my god, stop. Thank you so much for sending me a book. Oh my god, what? I'm so lucky. Wow. Guys, to anyone who has sent me a book, I love you so much. You guys are so generous. Like, you do not have to do that, but thank you so much. I genuinely love you guys so much, and wow. Okay, I definitely think I'm going to try and read this week, but we'll see. But yeah, again, thank you. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I'm now going to move on to this and then pick my next book and then maybe do some work. But until then, I will talk to you soon. But yeah, I'm so excited to finish this book. Let's see how it goes. I hope it stays amazing, which I am sure it will. Hello guys, please ignore my appearance. I've been editing literally all day, but I finished The Mysterious Society of Lady Scoundrels and 5 stars. Literally 5 stars. Like, one of my new favorite romances of all time. Like, just so good and so fun, and I just love our 2 main characters, Cecilia and Ned, so much. Like, gorgeous. Like, Ned is just such a himbo and Cecilia is such a girl boss, and literally everything I said about it remains true. And like, also just this book, it's the epitome of like boy falls first, and I just love them. I just love them so much. Make sure you read it, please. Make sure you read it. I cannot wait to read the next one, and yeah, I just love it. It's just so me and so wacky and weird and bizarre, and like, that is my vibe. Oh, I've just got a cheeky little person jumping on the trampoline waving at me. Hi! But yeah, so I think I'm going to stop editing for today. My eyes are getting really sore.
Yeah.
Do you come say hi?
Yeah.
Why are you breathing so heavily?
Why is someone in your pajamas?
Don't expose me like that. Do you want to introduce yourself to the vlog?
Yes.
Okay.
She's wearing those pajamas.
Oh, yeah, I am. I am wearing Tata pajamas. You're so clever. Okay, do you want to introduce yourself? Say your name.
My name's Cordelia, and I.
Just say your name and what's
I
your
did say my name.
Okay, and what's your star sign?
HUST.
No, you're a Leo.
I'm a Leo.
And what's your favorite book?
A Jamie book.
Oh, well, thanks. Okay, thank you. You can go now, jump on the trampoline.
Okay.
So that was my niece Delilah. But as I was saying, I'm going to stop editing now, and I'm actually going to start my next book, which is going to be the book I try and finish tonight, and I'm going to read Last One to Die by Cynthia Murphy. This is one that I had actually already started, but I had only read 1 chapter of it. I'm just feeling like I just read historical romance, and then before that I read some really weird, speculative, like literary fiction mystery vibe, and now I'm ready to read like the trashiest, like YA, like horror thriller slasher vibes. I want to read about a murderer, and I don't want it to be like particularly well written. I just want to read something really fast and fun that I can just sink my teeth into. So it's gonna be this. I'll let you know how I go. I think I can probably finish this pretty quickly. It's less than 300 pages, and let's just read something really fun. So I'm gonna do that, and I will talk to you guys later when I have some reading updates for you. So I'm still reading last one today. I've literally only just started. I'm now on chapter 4, page 38, but I just realized that The Legacy by Elle Kennedy released yesterday. So now I'm kind of devastated that I didn't realize that earlier. I pre-ordered it on my Kindle, so it would literally be sitting there on my Kindle waiting for me. That's literally what I'm going to be reading tomorrow. That's what I'm going to be reading tomorrow. How could I? I'm now so excited. I'm literally so excited now. Wait. I'm only on page 38. Maybe I could... Yeah, fuck it. Fuck it, I'm gonna read The Legacy. Okay, so because I'm only on page 38, I'm gonna read this tomorrow instead. Like, I am vibing it. Like, it's not perfect, but I am vibing it. But I've decided I'm literally just gonna spend the rest of the evening reading The Legacy by Elle Kennedy, which is a bind up of 4, like, Where Are They Now novellas from the couples from the Off-Campus series. I've seen some controversial things on Twitter. That's kind of how I figured out that it was out now, but I'm gonna read it. Oh my god, okay. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give you updates as I finish each novella. Okay, cool. So, third book that I am gonna complete this week for my 7 books in 7 days is gonna be The Legacy. I've decided, it's happening. Yeah. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Okay, time to get my Kindle. Yep. 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 Hey, Chloe.
Oh, hello.
Oh no, you're frozen. Oh yeah, here you are. Hi. But look at it. It's here. It's here.
Oh my god, I didn't realize you were that obsessed.
No, I'm obsessed now because Dean and Ellie.
Is it about them?
It's about all 4 of the couples.
Oh, stunning.
So I'm mostly excited for Dean and Ellie and Hannah and Garrett, obviously. But I'm actually excited for everyone. Like, even though I didn't really like The Mistake and The Goal, every single one of the characters still has like a really like big place in my heart.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh my god, who have we got first? Oh my god, I just saw the table of contents, and Logan and Grace's story is first. That's fine. Their novella's first. Love that for them. And then Dean and Ellie's novella is second, and the novella is called The Proposal. Why have I got tears in my eyes? Why have I got tears in my eyes?
No.
I'm literally crying.
I wonder what it's like to be in love.
Same. Why do they mean so much to me?
I was not expecting this from you. Like, I knew you loved them, but I didn't know you were like...
No, I'm obsessed. Okay. The fact that I haven't even started reading it and I'm already crying about the fact that Dean and Ellie might get married, like... Alright, okay, I'm starting. Yep. Hello guys. Okay, so it's 5:45 and I just finished Grace and Logan's novella in The Legacy. Very cute, loved them. There wasn't like that much to it basically. It's basically like Logan is now like playing hockey like professionally, and Grace is still studying, and they're having trouble like finding time to like spend time together because he's always going away for games and stuff like that. And so then they just decide to like try and do something fun and go on an adventure to like, I don't know, reignite the spark of their relationship, which is very, very cute. Had a good time reading it. Like, Grace and Logan definitely weren't my favorite couple, so like it was nice. Yeah, that's kind of all there is to it. It was just like cutesy. But now I'm up to part 2, which is Dean and Ellie. I'm so excited. This is the one I'm the most excited for. But I think I'm going to go and like have a shower and have some dinner and all that sort of stuff. And then when I can get cozy in bed, that's when I will read the rest of the 3 novellas. I'm very, very excited. I'm having a great time. Sorry if you don't like my romance content, but I'm just having the best time right now. So yeah, I'm very happy. Okay, so I just finished the Dean and Ellie novella in The Legacy. They're so cute. I do love them a lot. The ending was perfect. Loved it. However, I was a little disappointed while I was reading it. I just feel like with Grace and Logan's story, yeah, like sure, a lot of the story was the fact that they like couldn't see each other much, but I still felt like for the majority of the story we got a lot of like them together content, whereas in the Dean and Ellie story I feel like a lot of it was not them together. Like I feel like there was only really a handful of scenes where they were together, and then the other scenes were like them talking to other people about each other, and it's like, while that's all well and good, really lovely, I want to see them interact. And then like 2 out of the like handful of scenes that we got of them together, they were like fighting, so I was a little bit like, ooh, no offense, but then the ending kind of like worked for me. Although there was one moment when they were fighting when Dean literally was giving Ellie the silent treatment, and I was like, not gonna lie, that's like my least favorite thing of all time in a relationship, when a partner like gives their other partner a silent treatment. I understand taking space, but the literal silent treatment, like, disgusting. So I was a little bit like, Dean De Laurentiis, like, I know you're better than this. But apart from that, it was still cute. Like, I did love the ending and the outcome and their little development and like them moving past their argument, all that sort of stuff. They are very, very cute, but you know, I might be blinded by the fact that they're like one of my fave couples in a romance book of all time. You know what, it's fine. At least I can critique my faves. I can critique my faves. It's okay. I still had a good time reading it. I don't think this series of novellas is going to be anything more than like 3 stars, because I'm having a really, really, really good time reading them, but like I'm never going to be blown away. It's not a literary masterpiece by any means, but I'm still having a good time. I just wanted to let you guys know that, like, that's the rating I'm sitting on. But yeah, now I'm moving on to Tucker and Sabrina, probably the couple I care about the least. But their novella is called The Honeymoon, so it should be fun, should be exciting. Also, Tucker and Sabrina's child is called Jamie, so they may not be my favorite couple, but they have elite taste in baby names. So yeah. Alright, I'm gonna move on to their story now, and I'll let you know how I go. Okay, so I just finished The Honeymoon. Very cute, very fun. Really liked seeing them without like dramas, because I feel like their book, which was The Goal, it was just a little like drama after drama, like really dramatic, like really just like heavy shit going on, whereas just seeing them on a little honeymoon, like on a little vacation, really cute. Not much else to say, but just like really liked it. Tuck and Sabrina, like, characters I care about the least, but like I'm glad they had a good time, and yeah, very fun. I feel like structurally that one was probably the best, if I'm trying to be like critiquing any writing right now, rather than just like enjoying my time reading these couples. I feel like structurally, good job on Tuck and Sabrina's story. Now I'm on to The Legacy, which is Hannah and Garrett's. I believe this is the longest one, and also this is the most controversial. Like, the stuff I've seen about this series of novellas, people are upset with the way Garrett behaves, and Hannah and Garrett are like fan favorites because they're the couple from the first book, which is The Deal, which is the most popular. So let's just see how we go. Let's see how we go. I do love The Deal and I love Hannah and Garrett, but like I'm not as emotionally connected to them as I am to Dean and Ellie. So we'll see. I think if Garrett's like gross in this book, like I'm not gonna be like heartbroken like I was about Dean giving Ellie the silent treatment. But yeah, sorry that this vlog is now entirely off-campus content. This vlog is probably going to be like 3 hours long because of that. But yeah, don't worry, it'll be over soon. I've only got 100 more pages of off-campus content, so yeah, let's finish this novella. Hello, I'm really tired. I'm not sure if you can hear the torrential rain on my roof, but it's like the best feeling ever and I cannot wait to go to sleep. But I finally finished the final novella in The Legacy. I am going to be rating the book as a whole 3 out of 5 stars, and you have heard my thoughts on the other ones, but I thought the Garrett and Hannah story was actually all good. Like, there was one scene where Garrett was being disgusting, but for the rest of it I was actually really proud of him. Like, Garrett really overcame like some past traumas. I thought it was a really lovely ending and I genuinely really liked it. Like, I don't really know what people are talking about it. Like, yeah, there was one scene where he was acting gross, but for the most part it was fine. I'm probably gonna sleep on it now though. I don't really have anything like critical to say, because I just read it for like fun, easy, cutesy times. But yeah, I might have more to say about it in the morning, but I'm not sure. But yeah, I'm gonna go to sleep. See you tomorrow for more reading. Hello guys, hello. It is Thursday, so I'm halfway through my 7 books. I'm gonna read my 4th book today. I'm going to be reading Last One to Die by Cynthia Murphy, which is the book that I intended to read yesterday before it got derailed by the fact that The Legacy had come out. I did read a bit more this morning. I'm now on page 73. It's definitely not a good book. Like, it's not good. The writing style is quite poor, like the setup's quite poor, and all these new characters being introduced, like none of them really have individual personalities or anything like that. Like, everything is just very bland. But honestly, that's what I'm in the mood for. I'm not in the mood for great literature. I'm just in the mood to read something fast, easy, like a little slasher vibe, which is great. So I think I'm definitely going to finish this soon and read it very fast. It's funny because I keep like leaving my reading to nighttime because that's honestly where I read the most. I read the most at nighttime. I find it easier to read at nighttime. Like, that's just, I'm a nighttime reader. It's been a bit bad because then I end up going to sleep at like 1:30 AM because I've left it so long. So I'm going to try and read this one a little bit more during the day so I don't end up having that really late sleep. I was going to do heaps of work today, but I'm not sure if you can hear. It's the most delicious rainy day. Yeah, see the rain just coming down. As soon as I said that, it started coming down heavier. It heard me. It's the most amazing rainy day. So I was going to film things, but now I think I'm just instead going to do some editing. I'm going to try and get a whole lot of editing out of the way and then just like read this in between all my exports and uploads and stuff like that. So I think that's what I'm going to do today instead of doing filming and then film tomorrow. Yeah, I'm really excited. I'm really excited to like get into this and just spend all day reading in bed. I did have a really rough sleep last night, so yeah, that's my plan. I'm excited. I'll let you know how this goes, but it's definitely not going to be a literary masterpiece, but honestly today I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. So yeah, I'll talk to you soon and love you all and goodbye for now. Hi guys, so I've read more of Last One to Die. I'm on page 127. I'm really just starting to think this isn't for me. Like, I just feel like it's just a YA thriller that might just be a little too young for me, and that's fine. Like, I've read other YA thrillers that like I think are fun and exciting and stuff, but this one I think is just like honestly really boring, and I think it's written for more of a younger audience as opposed to like the YA that like the YA thrillers I've read have been really engaging and quite adult, with like quite adult themes, whereas this one's a little bit more like boring. Like, it's basically just some guys going around murdering girls, but then the story structure just isn't that good. Like, the characters are like, I mean, I said it all before, but yeah, I'm gonna try and finish it before I go to sleep. I don't think it will take me long, but I don't think it'll be fun. I don't know, I'll let you know what I do. But yeah, nearly halfway. That's it. Hi guys, so it's actually Friday now. It's Friday night. I didn't vlog all day and I also didn't read all day. I actually spent all day doing nothing. Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. I'm starting to feel very mentally unwell. No, I'm actually okay. I'm actually okay. I just didn't read. I was feeling very unmotivated and I was like, you know what, let's have an unmotivated day, and that's fine. I did want to say though, I finished Last One to Die last night. 1 star. 1 star. Not good. I did say earlier that I thought it might be a bit too young for me, but I'm gonna rectify that statement because I actually have read a lot of YA and a lot of YA thrillers that I don't think are too young for me. I don't think it being YA is an excuse for it to be like poorly written. Like, I don't care if it's for a younger audience. I can still read something, acknowledge it's for a younger audience, and still be like, yes, really good writing, really good characters, like blah blah blah. Like, I don't care if it's for a younger audience, it can still be a good book. This one was not the case. Really poorly written, really cringy. I mean, I thought it was going to be a very fun little horror about a bunch of murders, and sure it was, but like 50% of it was also about our like main character getting an insta crush on this guy and just spending so much time being like, oh my god, he's so cute. Cool babe, like I don't care. It was just like really cringy lines of how like cute he was and like, oh my god, I'm blushing, like He's just a dude, babe. He's just a random guy.
Every man is a random guy.
Exactly. Every man is a random guy, and like, I guarantee you he's not that cool. And I just didn't want to read a book about that when I wanted to read about murders. I wanted to read about killings, and I did not get that. I got a high school crush.
No, fun.
On that point, it was really weird because our characters would be like, oh my god, that girl got attacked last night. What are we gonna do? Literally next line, so how was your date with Tommy? Okay, we're just gonna go from murders to, but tell me about your crush. Questionable. It's questionable. Chloe just asked me how I actually found out about this book, and I found out about this book because I was on Goodreads last year looking at 2021 releases coming out, and this was one of them, and it was like, you know, along the same veins as like other YA thrillers that I have read. And so I was like, oh, fun, like exciting. I think I had just read, oh my god, no, I know what I just read. I had just, at the time, just read this book, Bad Girls with Perfect Faces by Lynn Weingarten. Cringy name, really bad cover, but so much fun. I did rate it 3 stars because it wasn't perfect, but I read it in like one sitting and was just like, ooh, a bit zesty, a bit like fun little thriller vibes. So I was like, when I saw this on the most anticipated list, I was like, sounds fun, and I thought it'd be the same vein as this. But this was like good structure, good characters, like a fun time, and this was not that. It also had some supernatural vibes, which I wasn't really expecting. And then also, really small detail, but like really weird moment. There are 2 characters in here that are side characters, significant side characters, feature a lot. They're both like older men, and then literally in the epilogue it's revealed that they're married, but we never heard about their husbands throughout the book or like anything like that. It reveals that they're married to each other in like a gay marriage. It feels a little bit like, oh, diversity moment, rather than like an actual like gay relationship in a significant, like as a significant part of the story. And because it's a thriller and stuff, I'm not expecting the relationship to be significant. But they could have just been married from the beginning rather than a little reveal, oh, these 2 significant old men are married. Gay moment, gay diversity moment, LGBT book. For me, it just feels a little bit JK Rowling Dumbledore narrative, personally for me. So, yeah. Apart from that, it was just bad, not good. Not a good time, didn't like it. So we're moving on. Like I said, I have not read my 5th book today. Oh, actually, I did read the first 2 chapters of The Wicked King by Holly Black, and I was like, love this vibe, obviously, but it's now like 10:30 at night time, and I'm not going to try and push myself to read all of this in one night. So I'm actually going to read this. It's Everyone's an Alien When You're an Alien 2 by Jomny Sun. And it's a little graphic novel which Chloe read recently and was like, you have to read it. It looks really positive, really fun, really simple little art style, but like very cutesy. And I've seen some pictures that Chloe has uploaded from this book onto like her Instagram story, and it just looks like very positive vibes, and I feel like I need that right now. So I'm actually going to get into bed, spend the 20 minutes that it's going to take reading this, and this will be my 5th book for the week, and then I'll probably read The Wicked King tomorrow. We'll just see how I go. We'll see how I go. But yeah, that's my plan. I'll let you know how it is when I finish it. Talk to you soon. Good morning, guys. It is Friday. No, it's not. It's Saturday. Oh my god. Okay, so it's Saturday today, and I'm actually just going to spend the morning getting ready because I realized the only time I've even like worn makeup in this video has literally been the intro. Not saying that that's like a super bad thing, like it doesn't really like bother me, but like I realized I just haven't made an effort with my appearance at all this week, and I might want to film something today, I might want to stream, so I thought, why not just get ready for the day, you know, a little bit like a semblance of like normal life. Okay, last night obviously I finished Everyone's an Alien When You're an Alien 2 by Jomny Sun. I actually gave this 4 out of 5 stars. I thought it was really cute. Art style, like really stunning, really just like pleasant story, really just like lovely story. Like there's no other way to say it. Basically we're following this alien who goes to Earth to find out more about humans, and through his journey he just learns a lot about like humans and human nature and all that sort of stuff. He doesn't actually meet any human, like all the characters he meets are like animals or like trees or whatever or something like that, but we just learn a lot about what it means to be human and the sort of things that are like universal experiences and the emotions that we feel that aren't unique to everyone. Like, it's like there's just a lot of life lessons in here. That's the best way I can describe it. So yeah, it was really, really sweet. Loved it. Yeah, 4 stars, because a lot of the life lessons in here I kind of feel like I already know a little bit, but still really, really sweet story. Read it at the perfect time, and yeah, 4 out of 5 stars. Really enjoyed it. Love that. Today though, I think I'm going to read The Wicked King. I'm just very much in the mood for it now, to read this fantasy, dive back into this world. Really excited. I am going to get ready and maybe like film some little things that I need to film for my videos, but apart from that I can spend most of the afternoon reading, and it's such a beautiful day outside. I walked outside this morning to pick up a package, which I will show you what was in the package soon, but I walked outside and you know how like sometimes it just smells like summer? Before summer actually arrives, you just go outside and you catch a whiff of like the air around you, and it just smells like hot weather and summer and like spring and good nights out on the town drinking and picnics with your friend. You know that scent? That's what I smelt for the first time this year when I walked outside, and I was like, finally. And good news, our COVID cases in New Zealand, well in Auckland, actually went down to single digits yesterday as well, so I'm really in a good mood. Like, I'm just really hoping, like with the hot new weather and everything, and it's just kind of looking up for the number of cases, I'm really hoping I get to experience real life again soon. So I'm feeling really positive. But yeah, and it's really hot outside as well, so yeah, I'm gonna spend most of my day outside reading this, and I'm really excited. But the package that arrived today was actually my new Kindle. Really excited. I am doing the free trial of Kindle Unlimited on this. This is just so much nicer than my old Kindle. I loved my old Kindle, it was gorgeous, but this one is like new, it's a lot faster, and I'm really excited. And I started my free trial and I already downloaded some books from Kindle Unlimited, so I'm super excited. I don't think I'm gonna read any this week. I kind of want to do like a Kindle Unlimited test video next week, I think, but already the romance books that I have on here. And oh hello, is that the Spanish Love Deception? Exactly, all from Kindle Unlimited, so I'm very, very excited. And I'm actually going to put this sticker on it. It's a sticker I got from Chloe, and it's BTS, and oh my god. Not that. Okay, Chloe gave me this sticker ages ago, so I'm going to put this on the back of my Kindle. Didn't even realize I was wearing the t-shirt of the literal like art design. Yeah, I'm going to put this on my Kindle now. Beautiful. It's a little bit off center, but you know what? So am I. I'm not a perfectionist, so that's fine. Oh my god, stunning. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, so excited to see that. I'm going to finish getting ready, and then I will be reading this, and I will let you know all my thoughts, of course. So I'll talk to you guys very soon. Love you all. Hope you have an amazing day, and catch up soon. I just read a sex scene. And I was not expecting it. I was not expecting it, and it's kind of come out of nowhere. And let me just get to the vibes. Okay, so Wicked King. I'm reading The Wicked King. I'm reading with my besties. You can't really see them, but I'm reading with my besties. Having a reading party. I'm on page 147 of The Wicked King. So I'm not quite halfway through, but I'm nearly there. And honestly, loving the vibes. Yeah, thank you, Caitlin. Look, I knew I would love the vibes. I loved the vibes of The Cruel Prince, and I knew I would love the vibes of this. What I didn't anticipate was for the sexy times to come so soon. But basically, I was planning on saying this in my next vlog clip, but when I read The Cruel Prince, I was very much like Team Jude, but Cardan did not blow me away. I didn't fall in love with him, so to speak. But then as I was reading Wicked King and like seeing Cardan, I don't want to give spoilers or anything for the first book, but seeing the difference between Cardan in The Cruel Prince and then Cardan in this book, with just a bit of a change in like a power dynamic, all that sort of stuff, I actually started to get obsessed with him from like page 1 of this book. I was like, okay, actually, you know what, I see the vibes of them both. Now I've seen the vibes of them both individually, and now I'm seeing the vibes of them together, and it's just a whole new recipe, and I'm really liking it. And like Chloe did actually say that she liked this one a little bit less because of how heavy it was on the politics compared to the first and third book. But for me, I don't really mind that. Like, I quite like it, so I'm still having a really good time. I don't see it being a 5-star right now. I see it being on the same level as The Cruel Prince, but you know, still really enjoying it, really enjoying all the characters. And yeah, it's just all around a good time. Also, I just need to say, we had a really important discussion earlier about whether or not we were pro Cardan's Tale or anti Cardan's Tale. And I said, I get it, I'm open to it, but I'm not like pro tale. But I wouldn't say I'm anti tale either. I'm just like, the tale exists, but I try not to think about it. But now I'm like pro tale. And I feel like if you're anti tale, you're kind of weird. Credit to Caitlin for letting us have a safe space to think about the tale and become open to the tale. And I feel like, honestly, after reading the scene I just read, I think I probably, not to like take away from your achievements, Caitlin, but after reading the scene I just read, I think I would have become pro-tale regardless. But I'm so glad that I was pro-tale before reading that scene, so it made the scene as good as it was.
Everything happens for a reason.
Everything really does happen for a reason, and this is my spiritual awakening. Okay, so I'm obviously going to keep reading. I'm going to finish it tonight. Feel free to have a discourse with me in the comments about Cardan's Tale, but I'm just saying, once you open your mind to it, it's actually not that bad. And I'm a hypocrite if I don't like Cardan's Tale, because Nick Wilde from Zootopia is hot, so why would I not like Cardan's Tale? I've gotten far too comfortable on my YouTube channel, and I'm gonna sign off this clip now. Hello guys, good morning. It's Sunday, last day of me doing this weird 7 books in 7 days video. Last night, finished The Wicked King. I rated it 4 out of 5 stars. I really enjoyed it. I think it went in a really great direction, and honestly the ending, like, wow, I need to get the last book in the trilogy ASAP. That ending was amazing. I read this so fast as well. Like, basically after I did that clip where I was like nearly in the middle of it, it took me like an hour and a half or something to like finish it, and wow, it was just really good. But yeah, 4 out of 5 stars. It was never gonna be 5 stars, but it's still really good, and I can't wait to read Queen of Nothing, and I feel like Queen of Nothing will be 5 stars, but we'll see. Sorry, I'm not feeling very intelligent today, so I can't really like fully critique it. I'll do like a big wrap up of all the books I read this week on like tomorrow. But yeah, anyway, 4 out of 5 stars. Now though, I don't really know what I want to read, so I've got Tell Me How You Really Feel, which is the sapphic contemporary romance that I mentioned at the beginning of the video. Like I said earlier, I'm on page 60, and I could read this today. But then also this morning on Kindle Unlimited, I started Regretting You by Colleen Hoover. And if you saw my TikTok reading vlog, you'll know that I hated It Ends With Us. But I would be willing to give Colleen Hoover another go, and I think I'm at like maybe 15% of Regretting You, so that's like 50 pages. And already I can tell that the vibes are like definitely not as cursed as It Ends With Us. So yeah, what I think I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna have a shower because I feel gross, have a shower, and then make another coffee, and then make a decision once I've done that. I'll talk to you guys soon. Hello guys, it's Monday now. I'm so sorry, I actually just felt so burnt out from vlogging, which meant I didn't vlog my read at all yesterday, and I apologize for that. I'm so sorry. I don't know, I just didn't feel like vlogging it for some reason. I just read it all day instead. But I actually chose to read Regretting You by Colleen Hoover on Kindle Unlimited. I gave it 3 stars. So this book is basically about this mother and this daughter. The daughter is 17 and the mum is like in her mid-30s because she had it when she was really young. And basically they both have to come to terms with the fact that the other member of their family, dad and husband, unfortunately passes away. But when he passes away, he leaves a lot of scandals and secrets and lies behind. And so our mother main character is really coming to terms with the fact that she's been really hurt by this guy, but he's now passed away and she can't even confront him about it. And then the daughter is kind of like wondering what her mother is keeping from her and all that sort of stuff. And then both our characters also go through a romance while they're dealing with all this grief, all that sort of stuff. I did enjoy reading it. I really did. It wasn't anything like super special, but I had a good time reading it, and I thought it was much better than the Colleen Hoover book that I have read previously. I'm definitely looking forward to giving more Colleen Hoover books a try after this one, because it didn't have like the cringiness that I found in the book I read by her previously. It didn't have that level of cringiness. There was a tiny bit of cringe, but not like a lot, which was fine. And I thought the characters were a lot better. It was kind of frustrating reading from both perspectives, because reading from the mother's perspective, we really know fully what's going on, but then reading from the daughter's perspective and only knowing that she knows that her mum's lying to her, and her being like, I can't believe my mum would do this to me, but then we as the readers know what the mum's going through. But like, it was kind of frustrating sometimes to read her like be so angry at her mum for like keeping the secret from her, but as readers we understood why the mum was keeping the secret from her, so it was kind of frustrating sometimes reading her perspective. But apart from that, like, it was fine. It was pretty good, you know, had a good time. So yeah, those are the 7 books that I read in 7 days. I hope you enjoyed this vlog. Let's do a little recap. Okay, so Monday I read Death in Her Hands. This was 3 stars, pretty good, enjoyed it. Tuesday I read The Wisteria Society of Lady Scoundrels, which I absolutely loved, 5 out of 5 stars. Wednesday I read The Legacy by Elle Kennedy, and this was really fun as well. Nothing super special again, but still a really good time, and that was 3 stars. Thursday I read Last One to Die by Cynthia Murphy, really bad, 1 star. On Friday I read Everyone's an Alien When You're an Alien Too. I don't have my copy at the moment because I'm lending it to my little sister because I think she would really enjoy it. But that was 4 out of 5 stars, again really enjoyed. And then Saturday, The Wicked King, probably my favourite out of all the books I've read, to be honest. No, Wisteria Society of Lady Scoundrels was, but this is the close second favourite. Really enjoyed this, 4 out of 5 stars. And then obviously Sunday I read Regretting You by Colleen Hoover, 3 out of 5 stars. So all around pretty good, like only really had 1 book that was like shocking. So I'm feeling okay about that. I had 1 5-star as well, so that's lovely. But yeah, thanks so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. I can't wait to get back to doing normal weekly reading vlogs where I stop challenging myself. Talk to me in the comments down below, and thank you so much, and I'll see you very soon in another video. Bye!
But she said, Cindy, don't cry.